Alright, hello. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to good old MC. We are back once again in our little sand desert bit. I have come here for obvious reasons because we need sand and I am absolutely desperate for it. So I thought we'll come here and we'll wipe out as much sand as we possibly can because we're going to need it for our little TNT mission today. We're going to go into the Nether and get Netherite. Now, I don't know how much Netherite I'm going to be able to get, but I'm hoping that I can get a whole lot of it because we're going to need so much to upgrade all of our gear into Netherite, which I hope that I can do today. But like I said, I don't know how long that's going to take or how difficult it is going to be. So I'm going to record for maybe about an hour and see how we go. I mean, we could very well be rather successful or we might not. And, you know, I'll end up coming home and having a little bit of a sook that we didn't get what we wanted. But like I said, we'll see how we go. You know, could be very lucky and get a whole bunch of Netherite almost immediately, or we could not. And, you know, it might be more of a long-term thing. But anyway, we're going to get as much sand as we can here, like I keep saying. I hope you guys enjoyed last episode with us building the little elevator bit. Might not have been an amazing episode, but it was still a pretty good one. I think we got and built an elevator up to our creeper farm, which was great. So, and all that, which is always good. Now I know how to do it. I'm going to honestly replicate it back at the base when we start digging down to bedrock. I know I was saying that I was going to build a iron golem farm this episode, but having said that, I had a look of it and it is very, at least the one that I found, the tutorial that I found, it is very space intensive and I kind of don't want to ruin our base where we are. So I might kind of do it underground, which is evidently reliant on me to actually have space underground to build it. So we'll do that. We'll save that for another time a bit later. I mean, there's no rush to do it now anyway. But there are a few things that I need to do before we build that iron golem farm. And one of them is to get a whole bunch of gold to actually finish off our pyramid at the bottom. So it might actually be better off me building the farm for the pigments first, which we might potentially do next episode instead. Keep pushing these all around when I want to build these farms, but that is alright. We'll build them all eventually. Now I might just get like enough glass to completely fill my inventory. I reckon that'll be a good little goal to do, just so we've got the sand ready to go all next time, so I don't have to stress about it. At least when we spend a bit more time at the farm, at the creeper farm, that I can just get a whole bunch of sulfur and not have to worry about getting sand later on. But what I might do, and a neat little trick I learned, is if you actually fill up your inventory like this, it'll actually slowly start filling it up, you know, in the inventory that way, rather than being in your hotbar. So if I nick any extra blocks like dirt and stuff, I can just place it because it'll appear in my hotbar here. And as you can see, I had like 32 and it just went to the next stack, so which is good. It fills that all up first is what I'm trying to say. So if I nick like this block here, it'll go straight into my hotbar there and I can replace it and I don't have to worry about moving my inventory around. And it also just means that by the time I get to, I know when I filled up any of these bars, I know I've completely filled out my inventory as well. So saves me guessing. But having said that, I might actually have to go back to the creeper farm anyway, because my shovel has just chewed through so much durability and I kind of need the XP to fix it all up, ironically, so we'll have to go give that a crack a bit later. But what I might do is I might actually wipe out this line here and just sort of keep repeating the process of what we were doing. Wipe out sort of one section at a time and then work our way back around. Except it's becoming nighttime, so I might have to be very quick here because we're about to get absolutely swarmed by every single creature known to man. So I'll just pick up all of these blocks so they don't despawn, and then I can worry about collecting what we got to collect. Now we've successfully gone all the way around. Now I'll wipe out this section, then we'll have a nice little square section of sand in the middle that I know I can wipe out being here. Though I just realised I should actually light this area up just in case, so we don't have a whole bunch of monsters spawn in and around and give me trouble, because I already see a creeper there. I kind of don't want them coming in and saying hello. Though the creepers ironically might be a little bit helpful because they'll actually blow up a bunch of sand for me. Hey buddy, stay over there. I don't need you around here. And ironically he's dropped me a bit of sulfur, which is kind of what we need anyway. So he was helpful in some way. Poor creepers, just completely and severely misunderstood. But I gotta say, I love breaking sand. Like, it is so satisfying to do so. It's so much fun. I don't think sand actually is like, it's a nice block. It's a useful block as well. Not like gravel. Gravel is like, get out of here. Oh, okay, it looks like I've absolutely filled my inventory up. So I should go and pick up all the blocks that I've sort of mined around chaotically. So I'm not left to place a bunch of them in an attempt to save them, if you know what I mean. I think I've dug like crazy, so I want to pick these all up first before mining any more, is what I'm trying to say. There we go. So now I've got 63 slots. So we'll do that. I reckon we'll start wiping out row by row until my inventory is full. But there we go. And that should be it. Perfect. Cool. Now, got a nice full stack of sand now in the inventory. Let's go back to base and build ourselves a absolute crap ton of TNT. Hey doggy, what's going on, my man? You're a bit outside of your normal area to be in, unless this is the biome that type of dog spawns in. I did work more on the bridge, so the bridge is all nicely expanded. I think you guys saw this bit anyway, so which is good. But now I've got a nice, lovely bridge all the way home and ability to run all the way home, which is awesome. Oh, there's a little chicken jockey. Hey dude, you're not going to be too much trouble on my own bridge, are you? Get out of here. Get out of here. There we go. I need to put stairs here, I realised as well. Help me a little bit in getting up this a bit quicker without the railway. I will say that I'm actually glad that I did build this above like the floor, because it means I can run around and not get harassed by every mob under the sun. Alfie, kitty, how you doing, my man? Hey, particle accelerator. Alfie, how you going, kitty? You right, my man? My G. He's doing well. Hey, kitty. I'm still taking name suggestions for him. If you guys want me to... Oh, calm down, PA. I'm still taking names for him or her. If you guys have any name suggestions, let me know. Okie dokes, peeps. We are back home. I'm going to just dump a bunch of this sand in here. If it lets me. There we go. Geez, almost a full chest of sand. But I will pick up all of this gunpowder. Take what we can. Geez, we've got a lot. And I think we've actually got a few in here. So, yeah, we do, which is awesome. I will take all that. I think that's just been all the gunpowder we've collected over the course of this series, ironically. So, which is good. Chuck all this sand in here. And let's build ourselves a absolute ton of TNT. Now, if I remember correctly, I think it was like this. I haven't made TNT in so long, but I believe it was like this. My gosh, we're going to have a ton of TNT. Yes, there we go. Awesome. That is so good. Used to pray as a kid to get this much TNT. TNT was so hard to get back in the day. Like, you got to imagine, like, even just a full stack is amazing. There we go. Oh, nice. Because, yeah, there was, at the time, I don't think people really knew how to make, like, TNT farms and all that. Like, there was no such thing as a gunpowder farm back in the day. It was just whatever creepers you killed, and that was it. But, yeah, damn, there's a lot of TNT. Like, 3 stacks is just amazing. But anyway, let's make one more stack of TNT with what we've got left. Sort of split this all across nicely. There we go. And we'll do what we can with the rest of the sand, or with the rest of the sulfur. And there we go. Awesome. Fantastic, people. Can't believe that. About 3.5 stacks of TNT, which is just awesome. Now we're just obviously reliant on just getting more sulfur. But that is fantastic either way. Now, what I'm going to do is, I know I've got flint and steel there, but I want to keep that there just in case. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to have to break some iron blocks. We'll take this with us. And now we're going to go into the Nether and hopefully not find Jack Black in there. And we're going to blow up the Nether, finally, with all of our TNT. Now, for those of you just tuning in this episode, the reason we are doing this is because I want to get an absolute ton of, oh, speaking of gold, not so much gold, but netherite. So that is the goal. Now, oh, that poor dude's getting attacked. From what I was reading, apparently level 15's the best, and we're at about level 100 up there. So I think we've got quite a ways down, because even this is level 71 here. So I think perhaps the best thing to do is go over to our little netherite Actually, I don't know, to be honest. I was going to say we'll go over to our, like, area, but I actually reckon it might be better. Sorry, and by area, I mean our little... What's it bloody called? The Netherite fortress? The Nether fortress, yeah, is what I'm thinking. Jeez, I can't think. But then I feel like that area is pretty empty, to be honest, so I don't really know where the best area is. And I've totally forgotten my train of thought, what I was thinking. Sorry, let me just repeat what I was thinking. My God, I think the problem is we are just so like high up, right? Like we're on level 70. We need to go down another like 60 odd levels. So I guess what I reckon is, I wonder whether I'm better off just digging as far down as possible. Like, say probably here. But then, I mean, look, this is the other problem, right? Let me just get all this out of my inventory. But we're just surrounded by lava, and that's the problem, I think. You know, there's no amount of, like, getting around that. So we'll go back up here. I reckon maybe up this way might be better, because I haven't really gone and explored that way too far. Like, I've gone that way heaps, but I don't think I've really gone this far too much. Or this way too much. And our bloody Netherwart farm as well has done really well. But I reckon if what we do is like say here, and we'll just sort of start here. Oh, that's a bit of quartz. Oh my God, that is fantastic. I won't complain about that. I just realised I don't have any torches on me. But yeah, I reckon if we build down this way and we sort of just go down this far, or just go down as far as we can, and it kind of just is what it is. If we end up above lava, we end up above lava. But yeah, like I was saying, I think level 15, from what I was reading, is the best consistent level for Netherite. God, this is a bit of an optical delusion. It almost looks like I'm digging up, you know. You can easily look both ways. Let's get this, because this is extra XP, which is great. Absolutely need this for our shovel. Especially after our shovel got absolutely demolished at the start of this episode for all the sand. But now it's our pickaxe's turn. But then on a side note, I feel like we've done pretty well here to not like hit any lava. We've just managed to dig straight down quite heaps. But then having said that, I do hear lava. So now I think we've kind of entered, yeah, like right here. There we go. We've hit the lava floor by the looks of it. Let's try and build down as far as we can. Yeah, like I mean, this looks to be all sort of soul sand and stuff by the looks of it. And this is what I'm saying, this is where it's tough, is like we've now got to go down another sort of 15 blocks from here. Hey buddy. So I actually just wonder, on a side note, I will build around like this. Because you know what we could do, and what I'm sort of feeling might be better, is if we go and actually get like gravel. And I'm feeling gravel and then or sand, and we'll just place the sand down as far down as we can go. And what we'll do from there is we'll just build sand. Well, actually... Oh, but then, you know, sorry. I was going to say we can build like a little elevator like we did in the overworld to our creeper farm. But then I realised water doesn't survive in the nether. So we're actually sort of better off building the way that we are. But yeah, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go get like a bunch of gravel or sand and just sort of place the sand all the way down to level 15. And then we'll honestly just have to build sort of around it and sort of tunnel through all of the dirt, unfortunately. On a side note, I just want to expand this out a little bit so we've got a bit more space for when we come down a bit later. And more so if I ever decide to place stairs, that it's just, we got more space. Alright, so now the fun part, I've kind of got to figure out a way of getting... Oh, actually, no, I think I've got a ton of gravel back in the base, ironically, so we actually might be okay. Yes, we do. Okay, awesome. We've got a whole bunch of gravel. Okay, fantastic. Don't think I need this many, actually, thinking about it, but I think maybe 8 stacks should be plenty. I mean, I don't want to blow through it all, but it is sort of is what it is sort of thing. The glass will make sense in a bit why I'm bringing this much glass, so trust the process, but we'll need it sooner. Well, we'll need it. But we're on level 33, so essentially we've got to go down another 18 levels. So I'm just going to place all of this gravel. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that goes down 10 levels. Okay, so to sort of 20, 26. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually just going to place all of this gravel here. And I'm just going to sort of place it on both sides, like so. And then I'm going to eventually just use glass to sort of cover us around us. But yeah, this sort of might seem like the best way to get down safely. This is why I needed all of this gravel. This is just honestly purely just going to protect us as we get down. And I just need as much sand to protect us as possible. Oh, not enough gravel. And I realize I probably should do here as well, because the more that I place around to protect us, the better. Because then at least it means that we are safe. Oh no, fantastic. Hey buddy, what's going on? Can you not break all my work that I'm trying to do here? Buddy, leave me alone. I'm just low-key just trying to protect myself. Oh my god. This is discrimination. I'm just trying to get some netherite. I can just fill this up with lava later if I so need. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Leave me alone, buddy. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't believe I just done that. Jesus Christ. I can't believe I just fell like that. Jeez. I kind of knew that was going to happen at some point, that I was going to accidentally trip myself up. Okay, so what I've done here, and hopefully this makes sense, but I've kind of hoped that I've placed enough around to sort of protect me. What I might do is I might just get rid of this top layer so I can get some extra blocks out of it all. But the initial plan was I was actually going to build a staircase sort of all the way down, like straight down, but I realized what might actually be better for me here is to actually just straight up just build like a little glass sort of, or no, with ladders, sorry. And I'll build ladders all the way down, but what I might do is actually do it like this, seeing as this is kind of where it stops. I'm kind of trying to think how I want to do this, to be honest. Because I'm thinking I kind of want the ladder to be here, so I might actually, so what I might actually do is I might actually replace this all with glass here, and I'll sort of show you guys what I'm thinking. Is this can all be glass here, and then what I'll do is I'll actually just place a bunch of blocks here, and this can be our sort of glass block around. So what I do here is as I sort of dig down, I'll replace these with glass sort of nice, and I might actually just do a glass layer all the way around, so at least as I sort of go around I can sort of see where I'm building with the glass and such, which I haven't really explained that too well, but you guys will kind of see what I'm thinking. I was going to build a glass staircase all the way down, but I'm kind of thinking it's going to be too much of a hassle. So it might actually be safer for me to build it like this. And now I reckon what I do, if I just dig as far down as I possibly can, I'm kind of hoping that, you know, actually, no, sorry. I'm kind of hoping that this glass protects me and it doesn't let all the lava in. But what I might do is I'll do this, and I'll sort of show you. Oh, that is actually not what I had in mind. Pick up all this lava, or pick up all this before it gets wrecked. Is if I block that off like that. What I was thinking was digging all of this down, like so. I think I just misjudged how much space I actually had. If I dig this all the way down and then just place glass here to block this up, because I didn't actually realize how far down 10 blocks was. My gosh, I don't know how I want to approach this, to be honest. I think the best thing I can do is just low-key dig down to bedrock regardless, or not bedrock, but as the bottom of this bit. Oh no, that is not what I wanted to do. God, this is so difficult. Gosh, I really don't know how to fix this, to be honest. I kind of had something in mind of what I wanted to do, but I realized it's kind of actually really difficult to place what you need to place. Unless what I do is this, and dig this all the way down, and then sort of build this like so, and then we sort of do this, or I sort of just knock out one section, place a bunch of glass, which might actually be the play, to be honest. Like if I get rid of all of this, sort of do like one layer at a time like this. Like if I knock that out, oh, but then that's actually underneath. Jeez, I didn't actually realize. Kind of screwed myself up. I've so butchered how I wanted to build this, my gosh. Maybe what I'm better off doing is this. Is just like each layer like this. And then at least then I can build glass off that like sort of side layer. Like, oh sorry, off the gravel I can sort of place the glass like this, if that makes sense. And then at least I can sort of do that all the way down to bedrock, like this. I keep saying bedrock and not bedrock. Like, you know, you guys know what I mean. Like, go down as far as I can. And I can sort of slowly but surely build off it. There we go. This is sort of slowly working. This is kind of what I had in mind. Because I think what I'm saying is the struggle is I can't build like any of these gravel blocks that I break. The lava is just going to come in, whereas I need it sort of blocks in. I need already established placed blocks to place it against, if that makes sense. Which is kind of what the gravel is in this corner bit, and I guess it's just hard to place it without having other sort of blocks around to place it, if that makes sense. Whereas now that we've kind of started, it's kind of slowly having itself sorted out, which is nice. But now the beauty of it is we can actually slowly and surely start placing all these blocks down and blocking up all of this lava, which is great. Which just is a bit of a hassle. Shame that I'm losing all of this gravel as a result, because it actually is. Gravel's useful for this when you need like just disposable blocks. Having said that, this is where I really probably needed fire protection, because it would have made all the difference here in not letting me die so goddamn easily. But actually, having said that, I realised I probably need to repeat that process of placing the gravel in each corner, which will just make my life a whole lot easier. Like so. And just having a sort of corner block to build against, which is really important. I sort of realised I won't make that same mistake of not mining these blocks up like this and sort of building up if I can. No. There we go. And sort of same goes here. I'll mine up as many as I can and then sort of place them all up. Having said that, I realise I'm going to have to suffer here ever so briefly to place these blocks. And then I can now cover that up, which is great. There we go. Just these corner bits are the struggle, unfortunately. Like, they're just killer to try and get rid of. Just to sort of try and get rid of that gravel is such a struggle. Particularly when you're surrounded by so much goddamn lava. But now kind of what I want to do is, and in such a weird sort of fashion, is I'm going to have to sort of build up like this. And sort of go 2 blocks at a time all the way around and lose a whole bunch of glass in the process, which is such a pity. But at least now we can sort of have a couple layers of sort of glass placed all the way around as a result, which is good. This will at least give us a little bit of cover down further and at least sort of stop all this lava from pouring in like so. And I realise I kind of need to do this corner bit here as well. Oh my god, here we go. This guy with... Oh, this is just going to make my life a whole lot more difficult now. Oh my god, what an absolute just cluster that this is. All for me to try and get some netherite. I didn't really think this through, but my gosh, this is such a hassle. But on a sudden, it looks like we've successfully knocked out a whole bunch of lava now, which is great. I can slowly sort of start blocking this up and working our way down, which is great. But I probably also should start at the bottom. I kind of realised like it might actually make my life a little bit easier doing this. It's a shame that I can't see through the lava like that is also the struggle. But like this is I can slowly sort of start placing blocks underneath like this, and this will just reduce the lava levels, which is great. Oh, there we go. It looks like we've actually kind of ironically been successful. Do that bit there, do that corner bit, and just... Oh, no. Shame that I keep breaking all this glass. Like I know that I've got the axe to not break it, but either way... Oops, I didn't want to do that. It's going to make my life miserable. Actually, I might be able to do this level by level, actually. This might actually work to my favour. I didn't want to lose all these gravel blocks, but... Oh, well, is what it is. Okay, it looks like I've done... Right, hang on, I'll do this section, and then we'll work on that back wall. Sort of reduce this all down layer by layer as well. Do this here, and do this one as well. Cool, that's that layer done. Just need to place that there successfully, that there as well. And like I said, slowly but surely we'll sort of successfully reduce all of this lava. I actually just want to get this corner bit done thinking about it. Once that is done, that solves a whole bunch of my problems and one less corner to worry about. And at least then we'll sort of successfully be at the bottom, which is great. Now I can sort of wipe this all out and work off this corner. This is not what I had in mind for this episode at all. I was kind of thinking I was going to focus more on getting some netherite, but been completely sidetracked. In my defense, I didn't think it was going to be this difficult to get down to the level that we needed to, but, you know, apparently so. But that's okay. We'll keep chugging away at this one way or another, and we'll slowly but surely reduce all of this, which unfortunately, like most things, just takes time. That looks like this wall is done, luckily. It's one less wall to worry about now. Sort of wipe out these blocks here, get rid of the corner ones, block that up as well. And there we go, should be good for that corner. Nice, this is looking good. Now I will actually just wipe out this top layer and sort of repeat the process. Oh God, I've actually totally screwed myself up there, jeez. But that's alright, I'll actually I might be able to, oh no, never mind. I thought I was actually going to be able to place the blocks a bit better, but I forgot that I had gravel here. I was going to try and place it through to block that bottom layer, but it is a-okay. Actually break this with my axe so I get it back instead of losing it completely. Alright, well let's now wipe out all these and hopefully not die. Oh my God, such a struggle. But there we go, that's the last block done. Okay, cool. Oh my God, that took way too long to do and that was such a struggle. But now we've sort of successfully blocked all the way down to level 24 and we need to go down another 9. So what I actually might do is I might actually dig all the way down to the level that we need to and hopefully not cop any lava on the way down. But here we go, this level here is just what the level we need to be at. So what I will do is I will dig all this up and hopefully not have a whole bunch of lava fall down upon us, because that would suck. And what I will do quickly is I will actually just sort of block this up as well, just to reduce any like amount of lava being in here to potentially kill us, which will help out greatly. So like I said, the less potential of lava falling in to kill us, the better, you know. Now, these corner bits are not going to be fun in any capacity to try and sort of replace whatsoever. Sorry, as I get adjusted. So I think we're just going to have to, unfortunately, just sort of suffer this in breaking these. I just realised I can't see as a result. I don't know how I'm going to do this, to be honest. This is going to be interesting. So maybe if I do that and then I can sort of, if I sort of squeeze in like this and just pray that I can sort of place it all like that and block this up. And sort of hope that I manage to get down. Jeez, I don't really know how I did that, my God. Such a struggle this, like just trying to block up any amount of lava at all. But there we go, it seems like that we got that one done, nice. Oh my God, I'm just worried I'm going to like absolutely destroy all of my armor though, that's the only struggle. Because I'm not getting any XP to like repair this at all. And same with these corner bits like as well. Jeez. You know what I might actually be better off doing is... I might actually be better off doing this level by level, to be honest. And sort of just placing it above it and then going down one like that. That seems to work reasonably well. Like sort of replace it like this and then like just go layer by layer, which seems to work really well. And if we lose the glass block, we lose the glass block. It is what it is. But yeah, my God, it is just so hard to do this, like with all the lava around, my God. But I reckon we'll just repeat the process here and sort of go layer by layer. And this seems to be working reasonably well for me to at least replace these corner sections. And painful with the amount of bloody damage we've taken, but it works. There we go, awesome, that's the corner bits done. Okay, fantastic. We've done exactly what I wanted to do. And now for the fun part of, let's just dig all of this down, all the way down to bedrock. Oh, sorry, not bedrock. The level that I'm trying to get to is what I'm trying to say. I keep calling it bedrock, and it's not actually bedrock, you know what I mean? Like it's just what, layer 16. Problem I've got is my tools are too goddamn good for the nether, so it's actually kind of more difficult to dig, like precisely, you know, it's kind of, this is more of just a mass destruction sort of way of building. And especially when you got lava around, I'm trying to be careful not to like nick any of the lava bits and kill us all. Alright, awesome. I'm just going to keep knocking this all out to the same level, and then we should be right underneath, or by the end of it. There we go. It seems like we've managed to get the whole section down to one nice spot. Alright people, depending on how I've cut this, it is going to be so awkward, but I reckon I'm, in retrospect, or thinking about it now, I'm probably going to cut out so much of it. So the commentary I was giving was just atrocious. But to give you a summary of what I have done, I have essentially placed a whole bunch of glass around like this, and it is so goddamn narrow by the looks of it. It is so narrow, but what I've done is I've essentially just built like glass all the way around, just for that to look nice with the lava around, and then dug all the way down to level 15. So from here, essentially, and I'm hoping that we're going to be able to tunnel all the way under the glass, under the lava, and not like just be able to blow it all up and not have not have the lava fall on us. I'm hoping. I cannot speak. I'm going to place all of the TNT and just blow up this whole section underneath and hope that the lava doesn't fall down and kill us. So that's sort of what I'm hoping. But what I am going to need is I'm going to need ladders to get back up as well. So, but we'll see how we go. But seeing as how we've got 4 directions that we can really choose to go from, I think what I might do is I might actually just dig just in a direction like this and just place a whole bunch of TNT down and see how we go. So if we get any luck this way, particularly like under the lava lake as well. But I'll place about 64 this way and we'll see how we go. Hopefully we can get some success out of this. Oh, and not run straight into lava. Alright, that's probably about as far as we're going to go from here. So what I'll do is I'm just going to place a whole stack of TNT like this. We're going to light it and let it explode. And I'm going to say I'm so lucky that with TNT now that you can just punch it and break it, because the old days you would punch it like that and it would actually just explode. So I'm very lucky. Alright, cool. This should be far enough. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to light this like this. I'm going to run like a madman. Let that all explode, and fingers crossed we can get some netherite as well, I hope. Jeez. That is such a good explosion. Oh no, we've got lava falling down. Jeez. Oh, but we got netherite. Okay, or netherrack. There we go. Awesome. Well, I'll say that was a successful, you know, of blowing it up. I will say, I won't complain. But there we go. That's our first netherite or netherite block that we've gotten, like from mining, and not from like the actual other section from the ancient debris. Damn, this blew up heaps. My God, I didn't realize it was gonna blow up that much. Oh my God, look how many bloody blocks we've gotten. Oh, there's another one there. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Definitely makes my day that we've gotten 2 straight away off the bat. And what I might actually do is, oh my God, got so many bloody blocks, is I might actually just kill this lava like this to protect myself a little bit. Now, I will admit, I don't like leaving blocks like this around. Oh, we got 2 out of that. Awesome. Yeah, I don't like leaving all of these blocks around to despawn, so I will see what we can do. But damn, this is great. I gotta say, this is awesome. Not so much all of this lava, because this just makes it difficult for me to sort of get around it. But what I might be able to actually do is build up and just sort of block this all off. I mean, this might be a little bit difficult to do so, just thinking about it. I don't know how well I'm going to be able to block all this lava off, but we'll see how we go. Oh, there's another 2 netherite there. Damn. We are so very lucky. See, I wouldn't have almost seen that because, you know, with it being in all of the lava and such. This is hard though, I gotta admit, trying to block all this lava off. Like, it's just spilling out from just about everywhere, unfortunately. So, gotta try and block it off the best that I can. Oh, there's another one there. Oh my God, we are so lucky with the amount of netherite that we've got. Damn, I reckon this whole section is just completely busted, unfortunately. I don't think that I can block up much of this lava, unfortunately, which is a pity. Yeah, I don't think there's much I can do, but we can get this. We will get this. Oh my God. Yes, I got that. Okay, cool. I was going to say, please don't fall into the lava. I just had the biggest heart attack there. All right, let's get these other 2 pieces just here, all the way up there. And what I reckon I'll do is I'll come back and I'll actually figure out a way of blocking up all of this lava, like, safely, because there's probably got to be a nicer way of blocking this all up, or at least sort of doing what I'm doing where it blocks it like that, you know, and I can sort of get around nicely. Admittedly though, the only thing I'm worried about this section here is sort of successfully blocking this all up, so at least I can mine those up and not have them fall into the lava. But alright, let's get these 2, and hopefully they don't fall into the lava. Yep, got them. Nice. 7's good. Like, we did well, I gotta admit. That's gonna be the other good part as well out of this, is just getting excess XP as a sort of recovery point for everything. I think more so for my armor and stuff, and because my armor took a beating trying to build all that, like that whole section to get down here, so, which is good. But damn, look at all that XP. Whew. But I realise this is just going to go straight to the pickaxe, if anything. Like, it's not actually going to... Unless it is fixing my armor first, I can't tell. Actually, no, it kind of looks like it has. It's done the armor first, which is nice. Yeah, so it looks like it's gone for my armor first, which is good. Which I'm glad. Alright, what I'm thinking I might do is I might actually do in a similar fashion here. Where we're just going to dig this way and just place a bunch of TNT along here. And hope that we get a bunch out of it here as well. Which if we're lucky, we might, because the amount of bloody gold... I've got too much like bloody quartz and stuff. I actually don't know what you can use quartz for, to be honest. So what we'll do is we'll do... Oh my god, more quartz there. Fantastic. Jeez. Is we'll place a bunch of TNT here like this. And we'll just honestly just repeat process like this. And we will blow that up and watch that all explode. And hopefully we get a bit out of it this way as well. I pray. Obviously I haven't gone as far that way, but we'll see how we go. Yeah, there's already one there, which is awesome. Oh, there's two actually. Damn, there's one there and there. Damn. Alright, sick. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go this way as well. We'll go really far this way. I realise I really should have brought bloody chests, if anything. Because I think that would have made such a difference with me being able to place all the blocks down and keep them. Because I got to say, I do admit, I hate losing blocks. Like, I do hate losing them like so. Like, I like to keep as many as I can, which will blow that up. And see how we go. Hopefully we're lucky on that side as well. Oh, there you go. There's two there as well. Nice. Damn, bro. It's nuts. Alright, what I'm going to do very, very quickly, and I didn't actually think too hard on... Where did I come down from, admittedly? Like, where was my exit? Oh, up here. This is my exit up here. I was going to say, where did I come down from? It was from here. What I might actually do... is just because the gravel's easy to break. I'm just going to go get a bunch of like wood and stuff. And we're going to make ladders and stairs and a whole bunch of stairs. But I'm going to just make a bunch of chests so I can just dump everything off there. So then, you know, I don't have to worry about losing it or feel bad about losing it. But alright, here we are. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chuck all of these in here. All of these netherite blocks in here. All of my soul sand in here. Gravel I didn't really have a... chest for, but we can probably just shove gravel in here to take back home, and same with this and the glass as well. Well, actually I'll dump everything that I want to take home in here, to be honest. Same goes with the gold nuggets. What I do need to do is I do need to build just all of this into wooden planks, because we're going to build a whole bunch of stairs. We'll build about 2 stacks of stairs, which should be right, and then we'll build 16 chests. And then what I'll do is I'll make a whole bunch of sticks, because we're going to make a whole bunch of ladders. And just to be safe, we'll build more. That's actually just way too many ladders, but that is alright. Let's go back and do what we got to do, which the first thing is to place all of these stairs all the way down. So this will give us a bit of a faster edge coming back up, which will be great. It'll just make my life easier on the way back up, which is good. And it looks like we've had literally the perfect amount, which is great. But I won't worry about placing that just yet. And what we will do is we'll dig this all the way down. We'll jump down like this. And break this like this, which is great. And we'll place these ladders up as well, just so I can get up nicely. Actually, I didn't bring any glass with me. I was going to say I should replace that with glass, to be honest. That'll look a bit nicer where the netherrack is instead of how I've got it. And that is a-okay. But now we've got a way out, which is great as well. Cool. It's multiple problems solved in one go. Alright, now what I want to do is I want to just place all of these chests here like this. This will give up... Actually, you know what? I might do it in the corner, to be honest. I reckon the corner... Actually, nah, it's fine where it is. Like so. I'm going to leave this all in here as stuff that we've got to grab. Where's my flint and steel gone? What the hell? Have I... Oh, no, I feel like I've accidentally left the flint and steel back upstairs. Which actually, you know what, if that's the case, I should just bring all of this with me. I did too. Okay, cool. I was going to say, that was so stupid of me to leave that there. Alright, cool. This is all of the things done, all of the stairs, which is great. Got a nice little run all the way back up, which is fantastic. Let's fall all the way down. Let's chuck them stairs in there, so I've got more carrying capacity. Let's go and get all the blocks in here, which I didn't get. I've got to block all that lava, though, at some point. But, geez, alright, well, we'll go this way first, and then we'll go the other way. But however, having said that, it looks like all of the blocks have despawned, unfortunately, which is quite sad. But that's alright, that's what can you do. We'll get all these blocks on the way, though, because these are just going to repair absolutely everything for me. Great for the XP, I gotta say. Just awesome. Oh, and we've got another one here. Awesome. Oh, no, we've got two. Oh, no, just one. Alright. So I think I mixed it up with the quartz behind it. Oh, hey, Mr. Skeleton. What's going on, my man? It's funny that they're spawning down here now. Love that we've hit bedrock of the nether, though. That is sick. Oh, we got two more up there. Nice. Except I've actually got no blocks to get up, though. That's the only thing. Goddamn irony of that. There were all these blocks here that were just laying around when I blew the place up. And now they've all despawned. Or, except I think that there's lava above that, unfortunately, which is going to actually be a bit problematic. There's three, though. Alright, let's hope that I can get these and they don't get destroyed. I don't know if I just picked that up, actually. I hope that I did. Because what did I have? I had two before, or three before. So, no, I think I did pick them up. Okay, cool. I should keep them out of the hotbar as well, just in case. So I don't want to accidentally throw them into the lava by accident. Alright, we'll go this way now. See what we can get on this side. I mean, I think I did. Oh, yeah, like there's some there. Nice. I was going to say, I feel like I did see quite a few around, even for how little we did blow up. I'll be able to block this up, actually, by the looks of it, I think, because it looks like it, yeah. I was going to say, it looks like it just spawns there. That was the only block of it. Nice. Awesome. We'll let that sort of fall down and break up. I will say, oh, and there's two there as well. I didn't even see that. Jeez. I was going to say, I am loving that I'm getting all of these gold out of this as well, which is just fantastic. It makes such a difference. But it looks like, though, that was probably the end of it. I think. Oh, actually, there's one more there. Jeez, I didn't even see that. I was lucky. Get up there. I don't actually remember how much I collected back at the base, though, admittedly. So I think oh, it's there. Okay, I was going to say, where was this extra piece? It's right there. Oh, there was two on there. Nice. What I might do is I might also place a whole bunch of TNT here and just blow this all up. I think, to be honest, when I went like all the way that way and this way, I think I unfortunately made the mistake. I blew it up at bedrock and not at level 15. So I think here I'm just going to do it at the right level and see how we go. But we'll light that. We'll let that do its thing and blow up. That'll be awesome. Oh my god, that was stupid of me. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, that is a lot of lava. Jesus Christ. Let's just get up quickly. Oh my god, I've just totally blown that up. All under a lava lake by the looks of it. Damn. That was a pity. I've just technically wasted all of that TNT. And here I was going, oh, I'm gonna block up all this lava up here. But by the looks of it though, got some more netherrack there, which is fantastic. Well, we'll get these two actually, which would be great. Three. Damn. Alright, awesome. Alright, we're going to have to sort of slowly make our way around here nicely and hopefully find some netherrack. But I get the sense that we might not. Might be a little bit too much lava going. Oh, actually, no, never mind. But please don't fall in the lava. Oh, I think that did, unfortunately. Bug up. That's right, admittedly, we've been pretty lucky to find as much lava, or as much netherrack as we have, so I can't quite complain. Oh, sorry, netherite, sorry, not netherrack. Netherrack's not difficult to get. That's right, I don't think there's much around here, unfortunately, but that is okay. We'll go blow up the other direction with the sort of last 15 blocks of TNT that we've got. There's some good destruction, though, I've got to say, through here. It's pretty good. And 16 bloody ancient debris as well out of it, and plus whatever we dumped back at the base, and all this gold as well. We've done so well. Sorry, peeps, got walked in on again, so I don't remember what I was yapping about, but it is A-okay. I think what I'll do is, like I was saying, I'll just use the rest of this TNT over here and sort of hope that we get something good out of it. So, fingers crossed. Alright, we'll place these all here, and fingers crossed we get a little bit more out of it. So, fingers crossed. Hopefully that doesn't kill us either. Except, sadly, by the looks of it, I've managed to open up another bloody lava lake underneath. Jeez. So, ironically, I probably was better blowing up at the level that I was at bedrock rather than at level 15. Because, yeah, I don't think we're going to be lucky to see any ancient debris by the looks of it, sadly. Unless I somehow can plug up all of this lava and there's some underneath, but who knows. No, that's not going to happen, unfortunately. Oh well, is what it is. Well, it's a shame that we didn't get any out of those last 15 blocks, but oh, well, is what it is. I'm going to say we did reasonably well to get the crazy amount of ancient debris that we did, so no complaints on my end. Alright, so now I think what we'll do is we'll actually just go home, you know, with all the bloody blocks that we've got. I mean, if I need any extra, I mean, I know where to come. We've kind of got a good spot, so this worked really, really well. Just a shame about all the lava, unfortunately, but I think if I want to come back and figure out how to block that all up nicely, we can. At least we'll get like fire protection or fire resistance on all of our armor, and then I can come and block this all up nicely. If I do want to come back down there, that is. Oh, hey buddy, what are you doing here? All the places to be. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to combine all of these quartz blocks very quickly and all of these into solid blocks of gold, and yeah, it should be good. Probably actually didn't need to build all of these ironically, but that is alright. I think if I had blown up, or if I managed to take back all of the blocks that I initially blew up, we would have needed all of that storage, but unfortunately it all despawned, so it didn't really matter at the end. Alright, let's get everything to take home, which is pretty much everything in this chest. Just sort of smash everything in. We'll combine all of this gold into solid blocks once more, and grab all this glass. And there we go, we did have an extra 7 in here. My gosh, we have 23 ancient debris, which is just actually insane. However, I actually just realized that that actually still might not be enough, ironically, just thinking about it, because I think 3 pieces actually becomes an ingot, so we might actually need way more than what we just got. Unfortunately, I just realized, so it might actually not be till next episode that we can fully arm up. All right, we'll just sort of shove some in each of these and let that do its thing. Jeez, we use so much gravel, I gotta say. But worth it though. And on a side note, it did occur to me that we are actually going to have to use gold as well to sort of make these ingots, which is a pity. But actually, have we got an ingot? Just thinking about, yeah, we got 3 pieces already. All right. This is going to be interesting how this is going to turn out, because I actually don't know how many pieces we're going to get. So, but that's right. We'll have to just go back and get a lot more sulfur, a lot more sand, and just keep blowing up the nether at the rate that we're going, and just get a lot more netherite. Oh, damn, that cooked quick though, I'm going to say. They cooked very quickly. Jeez, I literally just ran back, placed all the netherite into the netherrack into the furnaces, and I come back and it's all done. All right, so let's see. How do I actually build these? It's like this. Okay. Damn, so 6 netherite ingots. Damn, bro. Holy crap. That is awesome. On a good note though, I will say it seems like we only need about 4 pieces for our tools, which is fantastic. And we'll do our hoe as well. I'll go get the hoe. We have a netherite hoe. Or, I don't know. Part of me goes, I want to kind of do it all in one episode. You know, just fully armor up. But I do want there to be a payoff to this episode as well. So, you know what? We'll do that. We'll do all our weapons first. So I think this is what this is here. So we do our weapons there, and then we do that. And there we go. Netherite sword. Damn. How good is that? Pickaxe, shovel, our axe, and lucky blast, our hoe. Damn, that is dedication. My god, that is sick. Use a netherite ingot to upgrade a hoe and then reevaluate your life choices. Yes. Oh god. Well, we've got the best damn hoe in the game now, so. Oh gosh. Alrighty. Well, no complaints on my end. Like, that's so goddamn good that we've just got bloody netherite everything though. That is fantastic. I'm glad that we got something this episode, I gotta say. Like, that is so goddamn good. Actually don't know what else we can do, to be honest. I guess I can now make a netherite ingot chest as well. But to be fair though, we're probably not gonna need it for quite a while. Let me just go downstairs real quick. I do want to trade a bunch of this stuff. I just want to like fix up my hoe very quickly. Like XP wise, there we go. Do the same for the axe. Same for the shovel. There we go. That's right. I'm sure I'll get XP to finish all that up and fix that all up. You know what I low-key might do while we're here is I might actually make obviously a bunch of golden blocks, but a bunch of emerald blocks as well. Damn. Oh, we got recipes as well for that. That's interesting. Oh, maybe because I can convert the emerald blocks back into regular emeralds. That's what the recipe was. Alright, I'm going to just jump down here very quickly. Oh my god, I didn't think about how far that was or where the ladder was. Jeez. It's actually a lot unsafer to fall the way that I just was about to. Damn. Alright, I've got to figure out how I need to rebuild this now that we've got extra blocks. What I might actually do is I might just remove as much of these as I can. We're going to rebuild this with the emerald blocks now, because I actually kind of do need the iron back as well. I need the iron back for like just the rails. So, but I'll remove the base like this. And I think unfortunately we're not going to have enough gold, but that's a-okay because we'll leave it for the time being. But we are going to do that. All right, and what I'm going to do now, actually we'll just get rid of all of the iron completely, to be honest. We'll just completely wipe this out. And we'll slowly but surely replace this with the gold at some point. I just need to get more gold. But what we're going to do now, and actually I think the way that I did it was right. Do this. We'll actually, I think we have to build it like this, to be honest. And I might not actually have enough blocks, just thinking about it. We've actually probably still not got enough for the amount that I'm going to place down. Nope. Jeez, even with all of those emerald blocks as well. God damn. Alright, well, what I will do is I will actually just place the emeralds all the way around as a sort of outline of what I need to do. Damn, even with all that, it's still not enough. Like, that is insane. Like, I wanted a whole bloody thing of butter, but gosh. Alright. This is going to be the worst bloody, like, pyramid ever. Like, I did not expect that we're going to need this many solid blocks of anything to build this, but we did. So, I think I'm not going to come back until I've got, like, a good solid amount of any block to sort of replace this all nicely, if you know what I mean. Like, until I've got enough gold to actually, like, fully build this, I'm not coming back, because this is going to be the most poor attempt to fully build this. Like, we've got so many different types of blocks. We've got iron, emerald, gold, and that was like all of our emerald blocks as well. So, and it's still technically not level 2 until I fully build that either. Jeez. I'll have to go check upstairs if we've got any more iron. Please. Oh, we do have 8 solid blocks of iron. Okay, fantastic. All right, let's go down and do this. I do realize on the way up I do actually need to build like the elevator up, because it is so long taking the ladder regardless. So we do need to do that either way. But let's place this. There we go. Perfect. Cool. Now we've actually got a solid pyramid all the way around, which means that ideally we should have level 2 of everything now, I hope. But I don't know. Oh, okay, it is haste 2. Okay, awesome. And that should be resistance 2. Oh, okay, it just took a second to... Oh, no, it's the secondary power. Okay, so actually I wonder if I do this, do I need to put in an extra block for, say, jump 2? You do. Okay, cool. That makes sense. I was wondering how it worked, but there we go. Resistance 2, haste 2, and speed 2, which will be awesome. So now, yeah, perfect. So now I think we can jump even higher. I actually gotta say, I wonder whether strength is better. Like, if I was to replace this with strength. Oh, but then we actually got to fight stuff, so it actually might just be better to leave it a boost, you know, rather than fighting, because we're not actually fighting anything. But cool. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it does actually mine it faster. Not that much faster, but still fast enough that it is better. Oh, cool. Well, I'm glad that works. Even with the netherite, that seems to help. Well, either way, we're going to have fun digging this out at some point. So, yeah. Well, I think we'll end it off here. I guess thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was a very long episode. Again, I didn't expect this to go for 2 hours like the last episode. I was kind of planning on recording for just about an hour, and that being the end of it. And I kind of thought we were going to get enough netherite to do it all, but looks like we're going to have to go and get some more next episode. So we'll do that. We'll go get some more gunpowder, and then we'll go and get some more netherite. We'll just keep blowing up the nether and sort of hope that that's enough. But definitely let me know if there's anything else you guys want me to sort of build, because I kind of thinking I don't actually know what else I can do, to be honest. Like, after we go defeat the Ender Dragon, I'm kind of like putting that off. Like, I'm kind of enjoying myself just building. I kind of don't want to beat the game. So, I don't really know. Oh, no, sorry, we've still got all this to do anyway. I just realised we've still got all this to dig out regardless. So, we've still got heaps to do, which is fine. So, yeah, that's that. Just going to chuck the diamond hoe in there. I gotta say, I love how fast we run now, though, with speed 2. Like, this is so good. I gotta say, this is amazing. So yeah, people, I think that is just about it, to be honest. I don't really think that there's much else to say and do for this episode. Actually, no, yes there is. I do know what else we can do, and I need from you plebs, one of you to come and be a book person for me. except for you two that are already book people. I just realized I need lava and food. And you guys will see very quickly what I need, or what I'm going to do this for, or what I'm about to do. But we'll grab some lava. And I'm actually going to get a whole bunch of carrots very quickly, because I'm going to need to... On a side note, I do actually need to breed some more farmers anyway, but I just need some of this stuff anyway. God, I haven't been over here to mine this all up in ages. Like, it has been a hot minute, but this should be enough. The amount that I've just grabbed, to be honest, we've got so much. There's a reason why I haven't been like collecting this, because it's just such a... I don't want to say it's a hassle, but like, I just can't be bothered. I want to get a farmer to do it for me. Like, I want to do an automatic farm at some point, but that will do at a later episode, I reckon. Okay, dokes. That should be plenty of food. Well, that should be plenty. Actually, what I might do is I might just chuck some in here as well for the piggies, because I think the amount we got is still plenty for what we're about to do downstairs. So the reason I grabbed the lava is the lava is actually the safe way of killing these guys. We will just sleep with them very quickly. What we're going to do, come over here, my dudes, is we're going to kill them like this. This is the safe way to kill them without actually like losing, because you lose honor with them if you kill them. Whereas if you burn them like this is technically a natural sort of death. Come on, buddy, just stay still. There we go. And same with you. I need you to die as well. And like, he won't attack you either, because you technically haven't killed them, which is great. And hopefully one of these new guys. Yep. So my friend, what I need from you is I need emeralds, I just realized, and I've just done all that for no reason. Well, actually, no, we might be okay. We've got the books, but what I might do is I might just trade a bunch of these food blocks with him, and I'll go up and get some more carrots in a second. But my friend, where are you? Hey, but my man, what I need from you is oh, blast protection 4 is good. What did I need? Is sweeping edge and fire aspect. So protection 3, fire aspect 2. That is what I need. Perfect. My man, take that. Thank you. And now, my friend, you've unfortunately got to die, because I don't need you anymore. There we go. Alright, I need one more person. Yes, my friend. Come here. I need from you, feather falling 4 would be good, is I need sweeping edge 3. If you can be nice enough to give me sweeping edge 3, that would be fantastic. The irony of it is I'm going to see it, and then by the time I see or read it, I'm going to click cycle trade. Oh, exactly what I just said. Just as I saw it, I've already clicked out of it. Maybe it's a sign that I shouldn't get it. Just maybe. Yeah, it's crazy to me. I've seen like Depth Strider 3 like 400 times, but yet I've seen Sweeping Edge like once, you know? Or like I'll get Sweeping Edge and then Sweeping Edge 2 or Sweeping Edge 1, you know? I need Sweeping Edge 3. But yeah, I've seen Flame a million times, Mending, Silk Touch, Multi-Shot, like all of these other ones a bajillion times. Except when I need them, like Fire Protection 4, you know? Like when I need Fire Protection 4, I won't be able to get it. And I'll get Sweeping Edge 400 times, which is just some sort of sick joke. Or Looting 3, I've seen Looting 3 a million times. And it's like, I don't need it. I need Sweeping Edge level 3. Please, game, give me Sweeping Edge. I beg of you. Notch, I beg you, Notch. Jeb. I know Notch hasn't been a part of this game in like years. Like, how is Sweeping Edge 3 harder to get than bloody Mending, you know? I've seen Mending like 4 times. Maybe because I gotta hold my sword. You don't get to sleep, buddy, until you give me my thing. I've been sitting here for like 10 minutes clicking this. It is insane. No! I just did it again! Oh no! Bloody hell. Oh no, I sat there for 10 minutes clicking that. That's twice, my god. Oh my god, there we go, finally. I was literally about to click and I don't even have enough fucking emeralds. I don't even have enough emeralds. God damn it. Alright. Well, you know what? I'll hold all that onto me. Jesus Christ. All that, and I don't have it. You know what? Actually, I do have enough emeralds. 18, 27, 36. Alright, this should be plenty. Unfortunately, a lot of this is going to drop back down to the first level, but oh well, that's alright. Alright, my friend, where are you? You Weasley little man. Give me that book. Bad time, boy. And now you can die. Actually, you know what? We'll sleep, and then you can die in the morning. There you go, my friend. You can suffering pain. That's what you get for taking so long. If you're not giving me that book quick enough, that's what you get, you dirty little rat. It took too long to give me that block. Alright, let's get out of here. Dump this goddamn lectern back into here. Same with these emeralds. Don't need them anymore. Let's apply these goddamn bloody books onto this goddamn sword. It's just insane. Do fire aspect 2. And then, oh my god. Don't have enough bloody XP either. What sick sort of joke is this? This game, man. This goddamn enchantment is criminal, bro. It is like criminal. Alright, well that being said, I think I'll end this episode off here. We'll add this to our enchants into our sword next episode. And like I said, we'll go get more creepers, more sand, more TNT, more netherite, netherrack, and then we'll be good. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will be sure to see you guys in the next one. So adios, peeps. Adios.